Hello, filthy monkeys. Lord Freezer here, and you are watching Wolf Thunder Ranger.
So what is up, guys? How's it going? It's your boy Wolfie. We'll be going over these two other Liberator Legions. I was told to try them out by people, see if they actually have some merit. We're going to give it a shot in today's video. Notice I take out the star range. I just calm myself more with the Tarnix. And Coil needs Tarnix to Persona Blast the call cards and make columns and actually make 14k beat sticks against cross-ride a-holes. Anyways. Zenith can go back. Phallon is what we'll ride. We will prep everything. I mean, if I have to ride Trarn, I'll ride Trarn or whatever his fucking name is. Okay, yo, don't be hitting me because of the name call. They should name these guys freaking weird names. All right. So I just top decked Asclepius, and that is a critter unit. He's a crit. So if we play everything right, we can crit him to death, if possibly. But it depends on our CB and CB management. But we got to be extra careful. Extra careful. Alright, so we're dealing with striking, so we already know what we have to do against that. Got a nice draw. Up. Now I can ride this. We're good. That card can really just die, you know? Alright, let me see what I can muster up here. I kind of want a Joseph, in a way. Yeah, there we go. Because I'd rather draw a card than not get a card. It's a very interesting play-by-play there. Got a lot of stuff. I don't have this Persona Blast yet. But I do have a lot of aglovales to keep making intercept games. Alright. Let's do this first. Apparently Asclepius triggers more, apparently. I don't know why. It might be a better gold trigger. Notice how I didn't play my Ballon yet because I wasn't ready. What I really would want is my Persona Blast for this guy, because then I can set up columns and do certain play-by-plays. This card isn't bound by Liberator name, so if you notice the trip is there to help you countercharge just in case. Oh, shit. That's gonna hurt. But, lots of CB. Whiff the heal. With 2 heals. Big yike factor. That is not hitting. That is definitely not hitting, sir. That is definitely not going to hit. I hate to break it to you. If that hits, that's Sacro at its finest. You play... Okay, you deserve to lose. Oh my god. I thought I'd seen it all, folks. At this moment in time, I actually might just ride this for now. In case I do draw something in those, in that department, I want to be ready for it, you know? Tire. Let's Legion. Couple draws back. Phallon goes back. Actually, no, keep Phallon in drop for some reason. Because if I have to Legion into the other guy, I will. I just need to prep some things real quick. I'm going to kill that Conroe for show. Because he left it there for me to kill. So we will kill that. I'm just sad that I had to go this entire match without a heal check. It's very sad. Should I guess I can wait a little bit on the aglovale turn, I guess. I can wait. There we go. Not my heal check, but that would have been nice to get my heal check back in the deck. But this is better nonetheless. No guaranteed PG, so that's good enough for me. I just need to top deck my Persona Blast, and then I'm really going to be set. That's interesting. He top decked another Persona Blast. Or not. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. So now this play is going to go a couple ways. A couple of my favorite ways, actually. We are going to ride skip. We are going to put a Blaster Blade on top of the deck to guarantee at least a G2. Oh, wait. Fuck. Whoops. Alright. Other plan. We use Aglovale and call the Blaster Blade anyways. See? Smart. Not really. It was just weird. I mean, that goes up to 2,300. That should be enough if I hit a trigger. I just didn't want to risk this because it's a booster, and I need boosters sometimes. But we're good. Let's go for it. 1, 2. Well, we don't want him drawing that now, do we? Well, I didn't hit a trigger, so that was positive. But damn, that's a lot of CB, honestly. That's crazy. Alright, so he doesn't have Novell, so that's good news. Alright, he had nothing but G1s. He just didn't want to play them, apparently. He has 4 PGs? I don't know if he's playing this game right. Very weirded out by this. Okay, that's what he's doing. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, he's going for the Persona Blast instead. As long as he gives me 1 damage, I'm okay with this. Wow, that's a very interesting turn. Holy shit, really? That worked? Mind fucking blown. Mind blown, really. I'm really blown right now. That's crazy. Activate skill. One, two. I didn't really need to do much that turn. That'll swing. I'm kind of shocked that he just like kind of had everything. I don't know how he did that, but he did. And he had enough PGs. So I'm a little more pissed off about that. Like seriously? I am really like triggered by that. I should still be at 3 damage. And he had his Novell anyways. Hey. Still had enough cards. I think he's going to get another trigger. Oh no, that actually clinches it. Never mind, I die. Dude had an over... He had everything and he fucking healed because of all that bullshit. I'm very upset right now. Seriously. Very upset. Wow. Fucking 3 PGs and plenty of cards to use combos with. Fucking great. Oh my god, maybe that can save me. No, it's not going to save me. That's game. I lost all my fucking PGs at the start of the fucking game. This is such bullshit. This dude really played stands. He played stands and it worked. What the flying fucking tree was that? I honestly can't believe that fucking worked. That was amazing. He got to save all of his cards in hand, healed out of all of that CB usage, and he wasn't even playing Draw Turbo. Much respect to that player, honestly. You never see those. But wow! Amazing! Seriously amazing. Oh my god. I'm just starstruck right now by that turn. What got me was I lost all my heals to begin with, and then everything else went to poo. I was very upset about that. Very upsetting. Anyways, let's get this going. That was interesting, to say the least. That was very interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting my damage numbers to not hit where they're supposed to hit. But then he just had a really strong heal game. It was astounding. He's now making me believe stands belong in Kagura's. I would believe it if he told me it did. Honestly, I would. I would believe it. Stands belong in Kagura's. If you told me that, I would believe it. I really would. Oh my god. You would think that sounds crazy, but it doesn't. It doesn't sound crazy. That really just happened. A stand deck Kagura's. Maze balls. Crazy. Crazy stuff there, honestly. If your mind's not blown, it should be now. Alright. So far, I am not hitting a trigger this game. I drew my heal. That's also not good. Oh my god, I have no way of, like, really killing a card right now. That's not good. So let's swing. I drew a PG, which isn't so bad, but I have Zenith, so Zenith is possibly just going to be that one guy that wins this game, I guess. With the way we attack. I mean, that's what I guess the go-to formula is for that. Okay. I do not know where any of my trigs are. I do not know where they are this game. That's fucking very terrible. Very terrible stuff. There's my heal. But, yay. No Legion? For fudge sakes. Well, if you ever want to see a guaranteed hitbox, this is how you do it. I mean, this is definitely how you do it, you know? Battle, swing... Swing. Return. I can't... that's... Wow, Blaster Blade. Where did you come from? Just countercharge. Killing a unit? I'm good. I have 3 PGs. I thought that was going to be 4 PGs and we call it quits. Swing again. Alright, interesting. He didn't hit triggers, and I barely got to that heal trigger, so this match is pretty up there. Wow, that was like the first time I just got everything to kind of function there, huh? Looks like that Forerunner had more use than we thought. I don't know, it could be interesting, that guy. I mean, hey, a guaranteed BBL on top of the deck. If you have a card like Zenith, there's really nothing wrong with that. That's what's kind of funny. I'm actually in a good position right now because I have units that can swing, and he's already at 5th damage for endgame. And it's not like I have a G2 anyway, so again, more power to me at the end of the day. Uh-oh. Sure you don't want to kill my booster? Because that booster is actually the real thing. That's the real thing that's going to keep me alive here. That booster is what keeps me alive. Drew so many draw tricks. Oh, now that wins games. That's a win. I have so much fucking CB, it's not even funny. Like, honestly, you can heal, but it's not really going to matter because I have PGs galore and I'm about to have my intercept game again. Top decking Balance really dope. Let's aglovale this. I have 14 cards in the deck. I feel like I should like my odds more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should like my odds more. Battle, we'll swing. We'll swing. I don't think I'm going to do this effect because honestly, I see draw triggers coming. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't do that effect for a lot of reasons. Because I felt like the trigger was coming. And then this dude heals right back, so I'm back to square one again. Hey. Like, this is, like, terrible. I don't know why the dude just double healed right there and then. It's, like, so stupid. Apparently he has 3 PGs. Okay, that's getting ridiculous. That's another fucking trigger. And, like, the second turn already. Well, the good news is I have a lot of pressure here. We're going to hit. Counter charge. Battle. Swing. He's going to get a trigger. Oh, wow. That's 1. That's 2. Return. I have nothing to lose with that, honestly. Oh my god, that top deck couldn't have been any more beautiful. Counter charge. CV2. Leave him with less units. I have a lot of triggers. And now I can Legion so I won't die. That's good. That's okay. There we go. That felt more like a Zenith game, but there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So we fought Kagro Stands, and it won. It was very interesting to watch, I gotta be honest. And that match was an interesting match indeed, but that legit just came down to what if... This came down to a Marvel What If series. What if Zenith had self-pingers? What if you base the Zenith deck off self-pings and do the effect instantly for extra multi-attacks? You gotta ask yourself, what if? Alright, Genesis is definitely not my forte for this. Okay then, let's get this going. Not so bad. I can use aglovale. I got aglovale ready. Comes down to it. Oathing Liberator. You can never be without a nice BB, boys. A nice BB. Alright, let's see how this goes. I would say that deck is very scary due to the fact that they do have a retire unit. I drew more of my BBs. I guess we're going to be using that unit. Shockingly enough. Bokunobushi. Righto. Master Blade. Liberator. If I call Phallon, that'd be great. Ha! Funny. If I call Phallon, that would be great, wouldn't it? Yep. Yep. He's gonna get a trigger here. It's always the third card. Yep, third card on the drive check. You gotta pray for those trigs. Looks like it's a Brian Hilder deck. Brian Hilder! Now the question is, am I going to make it to a CB2? That is the next question. That's the next big double O question. Am I going to make it to CB2 to use this? Either way, 2 attacks adds up to 2 attacks. You know, a crit's a crit to the face. That comes down to preferencing, lads. Very tough preferencing. I just realized he played a lot of those. So this is starting to look like a game for Zenith, apparently. I don't know why, but it is. Let's countercharge here. Retire. I might actually need Zenith this game, so I might go without a heal check. But I can't go without 2 heal checks. There we go. Now I have a chance to Legion and do the crit play. Like I said, if I push into 5, I can ride Zenith for game in a way. But a push is a push. Just depends on how the setup is. Brian Hilda! You don't even have cards. There's like nothing in your soul. You have no soul! Thought I'd just use that joke once in a lifetime. Oh, he's getting there now. I would have waited kind of like a turn before that. That's just me, though. Draw trigger. Yeah, this would be a time to Zenith, actually. So I'm going to go for that. A draw trigger into a Barkle is always Poggies. Alright, we gotta return Zenith back, number 1. Right, skip. Like I said, I just need one of those, you know? Bring that back, bring all that crap back. We're gonna be using this unit. We'll be using this unit for a big reason. We're gonna push him to 5 and end the game. That would be our main objective. Put that on top of the deck. Aglovale. That is beautiful. Let's gain a crit. We're going to push into 5 and end his turn. End this man's career. We're going to hold on to one more booster just in case. Alright, let's swing. Draw triggers always help. Another draw. Alrighty. So now we're at the end game portion of the match where now we go for Zenith for game. Apparently he wants the Legion and rode right off of Brian Hilder. So what that means is I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do. Moral of the story, kids. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't tell you. I was already freaked out about the Kagero stand deck. But this, I'm without a loss of words. I really am. Don't soul charge 3. Don't do it. There goes your heal. Told you. Yep. Told you. Now you're down 2 heals. Ripperoni, pepperoni. So you better pray you heal here. And you got it. That's not good now, is it? Never is. Let's get Zenith out. Battle swing. Battle swing. Battle swing. Toss this back. Well, at least it's a guaranteed hit. Maybe that was going to draw my heal check. Well, it's a draw trigger into a draw trigger. And swing. Game. Unless he heals, then it's game for me. Nope. The fuck is that? The fuck is that unit? Why am I seeing a Cray Elemental in your deck? Listen, I don't know what's going on anymore, but okay. Sure. Whatever. I honestly don't know what was going on. I really couldn't tell you if I wanted to, kids. There's so many things going on that I can't even explain all the bullshit. Alright, Goldies versus Goldies. Let's get it. Beach Aichi says, I want to go to the beach. Listen, I always gotta hold on to one Legion until I know I'm safe and I'm out of the danger zone. Plenty of phallons, so I know I can Legion into my Asclepius, whatever his name is. But I do like Yearning Liberator Arum because for some reason, if you don't use them and you're waiting for a different type of top deck gameplay, it's really good for the Zenith play because that gives you a guaranteed intercept, plus it's a 19k beat stick. And then we drive check. So nice little things here and there. Nice positives. Alrighty, let's Phallon this a-hole. I wanted to wait a little bit because I wanted to wait to get to some of my cards. I wanted to wait to get to some of my cards. I feel like Arum is good in small doses, but it definitely comes down to what if you wanted to filter into it, or maybe you had a Soul Blast too and you wanted to draw it. There's that as well. I mean, there are many ways to look for Blaster Blade Liberator. Many ways. It is very simple, mind you. Simple, mind you. See, I just drew Zenith, so that's prepping me for more of like, I can crit him to death. So my question is, aglovale. No, maybe I should aglovale a different card, actually. A booster, maybe, so I can use my Phallon. That is the appropriate booster we were looking for. Beautiful. Now we can use Phallon and be happy. Pitch the Phallon. Drew another aglovale, so that's Gucci. Battle swing. Swing. That's a guaranteed hitbox. I drew all my Zeniths, so obviously some of those have to go back in the deck. Surprised there was nothing I could have used with that. There was like nothing else. But again, 2 attacks is 2 attacks. You just try to get as much as you can in. But if I wanted to hold on to Zenith, I could. But yeah, some interesting stuff here. Alright, so see, that's when this guy comes in handy, because since this unit is a crit, this doesn't get stalled out on hitting a PG the following turn, and that's what I actually need to do. That's what I actually have to do. That doesn't stray from what I have to do this turn, which is good. Wow, what a fucking top deck, but I'm not surprised because Trumpeter is like a real bitch when it comes to cards. And obviously I didn't want to show my Balin off, so there was that too. So I'm going to take this hit. Maybe I should keep one Zenith? I don't know. I really feel like returning all my Zeniths to like the deck right now. Because I have like a higher probability chance of doing it. We're not going to use the effect, but we are going to Legion. We're going to Legion all that crap back. Let's go. And then we're going to smack him with the crit of Destiny here. Countercharge, but we don't do it the other way around. This guarantees us a PG knockout, and that's what we were shooting for. Swing. Swing. So the plan was just to knock out a PG anyways. And we heal. So now we get countercharge in a technical fashion sense. There we go. I rather heal so I can play off the combos and then finish them off next turn, because this is going to get me another one of those bad boys. And we limited his CB. Since he doesn't have 3 CB, he can't do anything. There's his Zenith. So now we know he's wasting his hand, which is good. We want to see that. If he doesn't push, he'll die. There you go. If he doesn't push, he will die. But he might heal because he just tossed his heal into the drop zone. So that's up in the air for the man. Looks like he might have one more PG as well. So we'll see how that goes on the scale of disappointment. Let's see here. We'll see how this goes. This is a very interesting match because this is actually showing me some prowess here. Alrighty. No draw. I healed, which is amazing, by the way. That's really good, so we're going to save that for later. We're going to ride skip. We are going to throw a Blaster Blade Liberator on top of the deck. And we're going to smack him with another crit. Aglovale calls a card, aka Blaster Blade. And guess what? We don't waste any CB. We do the equivalent of knocking crap out. Because I want to keep some CB for my other card effect, we want to keep that in check. Activate effect. Battle swing. Swing. And swing. And I healed again. Same turn. It's beautiful. I just did the exact same turn like last turn. So we smack him with a crit. He's going to heal. I think. Never mind. He lost. Wow. Just wow. How much can a double rare do for you? A lot. A lot. But I do like my interesting tech choice for the G0 in this deck. I like it for a lot of reasons. And honestly, it is really, really good. I mean, honestly, this card guarantees you Blaster Blade Liberator if you play Aglovale and or Zenith. Or this. Like, technically, this won't cost you the CB that for an intercept you were going to get. The only thing that it's going to cost you the CB is when you do this Persona Blast, but that unit's going to be at 14k. And if you have the Countercharger and you had 3 CB to spend, you'll be able to push play it, guaranteed the hitbox, in case they didn't play enough intercepts, so you'll be good to go there. So there's a lot of stuff to take into consideration for that. Joseph is there for a lot of reasons. Joseph giving us a draw and just soul blasting one card helps us get into some certain plays, certain card combos, and those always become juicy things. Honestly, this card did show some nice plays because at the end of the day, a crit's a crit. Crits can limit CBing, so with that being said, this is why this card was very important last match. We healed perfectly that match too. We got the heal, we legioned, we hit our heals perfectly actually, which is crazy, and we never do that in videos. And we were able to pretty much get a free counter charge off of CB too. So we were able to crit him again and do things. I didn't want to hit him with a 3 crit because if that was a PG, then he loses it, then he doesn't have plays. If he heals, then I smack him with a 3 crit and go for game. So there was like something about this card is actually very good. This isn't a once per turn, but if you have CB4, you go for the 3 crit, then smack face. I did 3 aglovales. I kind of strayed from Star Rain, as you can tell. I didn't want to do Star Rain because maybe no one pulled Star Rain, but they got 1 Percival and they grinded out 2 aglovales or got to Legend 16 to get another one. So technically I averaged out the aglovales that you would possibly get. Or, hypothetically speaking, maybe you don't even craft Percival. You just go craft the aglovales because those are more important for Liberator decks since they do the calling. Something around those lines. Where you can put your crafting materials definitely to the thingy-mabobber there. But Zenith is still good no matter what. The fact that we did this play with Zenith was legit insane. Because not only did we get a Call Blaster Blade Liberator, we were able to trigger Sack to death. And that was what we call beautiful. Zenith was always a great multi-attacker, just depending how you had it prepped. That's number 1. And like I said, Trip isn't bound by this Liberator's effect, which is great. Coil isn't bound by names. So if we call Trip, it becomes 21k with a booster in the back. So it's like another way to get a counter charge play, and the tech choice is definitely there for you to use. It's very nice. Phallon, I don't need much as I'll draw it, and then if I Soul Blast with Joseph, I Legion into it. I don't use Legion into this much, actually. This is like maybe once it's like I'm feeling it. I have the Phallon prepped. Might as well go for crit pressure game just to limit the CB. Then I go for it. But if I'm going for like big push gameplay, obviously I go Coil if I have the Persona Blast, which is up to this card and this card. So there's like many ways to do it. So you look out for it. But if you're a man who draws all your G3s, then this Persona Blast is going to be hot fire for you. And calling a Bell and a Blaster Blade becomes a 26k column, so you can technically set up a 26k column with that for a CB2, have a guaranteed 26k column, retire a unit, so you guarantee yourself 2 attacks on Vanguard no matter what. So technically, you're doing CB2 to almost perfect 2 damage pressure. Just depends. But anyways, guys, that's all we have today. Thanks for watching your semi-budget build of Liberators. A little bit. I mean, besides the aglovales and Zeniths and BBs, I mean, those are all grindable. Those are from V tickets. You can get those from super decks. Obviously, these are super decks, so just saying those are actually obtainable, or at least 2 are. And if you've been crafting, then you're good to go there. I'm just saying it's technically budgety if you actually did the grind like a normal human being. Just saying. Sheesh. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a nice day, you filthy monkeys. The words of Lord Frieza.